Hello, everyone. Good morning. I know I'm real early. Okay. Um, so how is everyone doing today? My name is Sharise Johnson Moore, and I am your publishing consultant and visibility coach. And I got to thinking yesterday about how I can assist authors with some more information pertaining to yesterday's topic, which was, it was a thing of how to be a great guest, on interviews and podcasts, right? Even though we can be great guests, excuse me, we can be great guests. I also wanted to give you this 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 extra information, right? It is day 18, it's a bonus, right? And I got to thinking, I said, maybe I can help authors with what they need to know when interview smarts. I just, thought about it. And after I did the episode yesterday, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and create this video to help you understand, to better help you understand about about interviews and podcasts, And today I'm talking about something every author needs to hear. Not every interview is a good interview. Okay, this is a bonus. This is our bonus clip. We're talking about today is interview smarts. Okay. What authors should ask and look for before showing up. Interview smarts. What authors should ask and look for before showing up. Okay. I just, like I said, I thought about this yesterday after we had our conversation, and I really wanted to get into this topic to really help authors out. And not just be a guest, but have some knowledge walking into what what interview, with your interviews and things like that, what you need to know. Okay. So, and today we're talking about something every author needs to hear. Not every interview is a good interview. I'm breaking down what authors should ask before saying yes, and what to look for when choosing platforms that truly align with your message, mission, and the book. Okay. Okay. What you should look for when choosing platforms that truly align with your message, mission, and book. Okay. So we're going to go into these 5 points, these real deep points. Okay. The first one, you want to ask about the audience. you know, Ask about the audience. Now, here's what you ask. Here is what to ask. Who is your primary audience? Who is your primary audience, and what topics resonate most with them? Who is your primary audience, and what topics resonate most with them? Why it matters is alignment assures your message reaches the right readers. Alignment ensures your message reaches the right readers. Okay, visibility without alignment leads to missed opportunities. Visibility without alignment leads to missed opportunities. Number two, understand the format and expectations. Understand the format and expectations. Okay. What to ask. Is the interview live or pre-recorded? How long is the interview? And is there a Q&A segment? Okay. Is the interview live or pre-recorded? How long is the interview? And is there a Q&A segment? Why this matters, why it matters, is because preparation builds confidence and clear expectations prevent surprises. Preparation builds confidence, and clear expectation prevents surprises. Number three, confirm promotion and distribution. Okay. Confirm promotion and distribution. Okay. And what to ask with this. Where will this interview be shared? Okay. Where will this interview be shared? Will it be replayed or remain available? Okay. And are links included in the description or show notes? Okay. Where will this interview be shared? Where will it be replayed or remain available? And are links included in the description or show notes? Okay. Why it matters? Because distribution determines reach. Distribution determines reach. Evergreen interviews continue working for you. That means if you say you will become a guest on Entrepreneur Corners, my show, I always give the guest the interview, the video, I give them the video of their interview. They receive the audio of their interview and any other tracks. Like I created audio ad for my podcast, they also receive that too. So not only is it on my side, but they also have a copy of it too. And it is all I always tell the authors that I encounter. I always tell them to create them a YouTube channel, and keep your interviews, download your interviews when you have them. You can always go into YouTube and download someone else's video, and put it on your channel. Or this is what I also do. If I know you have a YouTube page, I will turn around and put your link in the description box. Okay. So that person can go to your page and subscribe to your page. It's all about connection. Okay. It's about connecting. Okay. Always put the links included. The links are always included in the links are included in the description on the YouTube channel. Whenever I post their videos, I always put the link in where people can go and watch them on YouTube. And sometimes I will go ahead and post their videos on other platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, or things like that. So they can get traction and they get visibility. It's not just about having a person on my show just to have them on the show. I want to give my guests total visibility. That means visibility across all of my platforms. Okay. Like this morning, I will be uploading the interview I did with Severio Monachino yesterday on my social media apps today. Okay. And putting their links in the description for them to be, so people can follow them and purchase their books, the links to their books. Everything is there in the description. And number 4, look for professionalism and consistency. Look for professionalism and consistency. What to look for when it comes to this? Clear communication and scheduling, consistent content and branding, respect for guest time and expertise. Okay. Respect for guest time and expertise. Why it matters is because professional platforms protect their brand. Professional platforms protect their brand, and how they show up reflects on you. How they show up reflects on you. It is a thing. Okay, I always ask my guests to arrive in the green room 15 minutes early so we can get you can if you have any questions, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if things of that nature, you can ask them questions. And we also make sure that the audio and video portion work. They are working because sometimes internet wants to act up and the other person cannot may not be able to join um join the platform. Okay, so we want to make sure that is taken care of. um Elevate, number 5 is elevate the value beyond exposure. Elevate the value beyond exposure. What to ask yourself: does this platform align with my book and my mission? And will this interview support my long term goals? Does this platform align with my book and message? Okay. And will this interview support my long term goals? Why it matters. Exposure without strategy leads to burnout. When you're jumping from one person's show to this person's show and this, and you jumping all over the place and doing all these interviews, you kind of like burn yourself out, you know, because there's no strategy behind it. Like I sat down for me as an author, whenever I am approached by someone that that wants me to appear on their show, I go through I have a strategy set out of all these questions. I have a strategy set out to see if all these questions, if I can get an answer from all the questions that I ask, right? And every interview should serve a purpose. Is it aligning with what I'm trying to put out? Is it serving its purpose? And the thing is we have to be vigilant when we are seeking interviews or when someone is coming to ask us to be on their show. You have to do your research. Okay, you got to do your research. Okay, you got to do it. It's so important. Okay, ask these questions. Now we're gonna go through this question again, right? Okay, ask about the audience, understand the format and expectations, and confirm promotion and distribution. Okay. Um, Look for professionalism and consistency and evaluate the value beyond the exposure. See, okay. So I want to break down if I was asking someone to be on my show, Entrepreneur Corners. Okay. I want to break down what the person will get when I ask them to be a guest on Entrepreneurial Corners. Okay. When I ask a guest to be on Entrepreneurial Corners, it is they will receive a intake form. Okay. And it reads as such: Dear entrepreneur, I hope this message finds you well. My name is Sharise N. Johnson Moore, and I am excited to extend an invitation for you to join us as a guest on the Entrepreneurial Corner Live. Entrepreneurial Corner Live is a dynamic platform where successful entrepreneurs like yourself share their stories, insights, and experiences with vibrant community of aspiring and established business leaders. We host our discussions every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we believe your journey and expertise would be a perfect addition to our conversation. Details. Okay. I always put details in this form. Event Entrepreneur Corners. Day every Sunday. Time is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Platform live on YouTube. I always put this in it. Live on YouTube. If your session is pre-recorded, it will be distributed across Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, Threads, Instagram, X, Lemonade, and Substack. the More Connection podcast, Entrepreneur Corner segment of the podcast. So, I also upload when we do the recording. I put the recording on my YouTube page, all of these social media apps, and I also put it on my podcast, the More Connection podcast, because Entrepreneur Corners is also over there as well. Okay, so um, and I always leave it up to my guests if they cannot do an interview at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we can always make it for another day. I have learned how to be flexible when it comes to the guests because everybody is not on the same in the same time frame. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. Then you think about you got Central Standard Time. That's an hour behind. And you got Mountain, that's two. You got you have Pacific Standard Time. That's another 3 hours. On the West Coast, things like that. You have to be considerate of other people's time and when it is available for them to do the interview. Okay. I always do that with consideration because I really want to support the author. So I am flexible with the time and I let them lead the way when it comes to the time. Okay. Um, and when that is one thing that I always make sure that the authors receive. They are allowed the time that they want to do an interview. Okay. Now, this is what the original cost. Yes, there is an investment involved when you come on Entrepreneur Corners. I just want to go ahead and put that out there. There is an investment required to appear on Entrepreneur Corners live. Okay, for any guest, it does not matter what your entrepreneurial genre is. There is an investment required. Now, I'm having a Black Friday sale, which I know y'all thinking, why she still having this Black Friday sale? Black Friday was in Thanksgiving. Okay, so I wanted you to have an opportunity to share your books, share what you do as an entrepreneur, share what you do as an entrepreneur. You are an entrepreneur. Don't let nobody tell you being an author is not no entrepreneur. It is, whether you're doing it part-time or full-time. Okay, don't let nobody ever tell you being an author is not a business. It is. Okay. So, and we must treat it as such. Okay. And so original cost is $300, right? But because of the Black Friday sale, which I'm still running until December the 31st, 2025 at midnight, the cost is 50% off, which means it's $150. Okay. This is what is included in your in the cost. 30-minute 30-minute pre-interview strategy call. 60-minute video interview. Featured on all platforms. 2 social media flyers. 2 audiograms. 2 short video reels. Okay? So, promo across all social media platforms and in my More Connection newsletter. Okay. Client gets a copy of all promotional material. The 2 flyers, the 2 audiograms, 2 short video reels. Okay. Um, the 2 short video reels come like kind of after the interview, so you can still glean people to watch your videos and to still watch and be interested in going to your video to watch the full interview. um okay, then clients get a copy of all promotional material, full article in the More Connection newsletter, 1 audio ad created for the More Connection podcast. You receive a copy for your personal use of that as well. Okay. All guests are required to sign a consent form for appearing on the show. and it will be sent after payment is received in the mail. Okay, I always, you fill out the form, then payment is received, then we go to, all right, payment is received, and then you will receive your consent form to sign to be a for you to appear on the show. During this session, we will have you will have the opportunity to share your entrepreneur journey, including the challenges and successes you've encountered. Offer valuable advice and insights to our audience. Engage in lively discussions with other entrepreneurs and participants. Okay. I always have the chat open during the interview. We do it live. If we do it pre-recorded, that is, you still might get comments. Okay. So any comments I get on the video, if it's pre-recorded, I'll go ahead and send you the questions so you can answer them for the audience. Okay. We are confident, we are confident that your participation will provide our community with inspiration and practical knowledge, helping to foster growth and innovation among entrepreneurs. We are flexible in terms of the format of the interview, whether it's virtual live discussion or pre recorded session, to accommodate your schedule and location. Okay, to express our appreciation for your time and expertise, we will ensure that your interview is professionally produced with a team dedicated to creating an engaging and informative episode that reflects your entrepreneurial journey. If you are interested in joining us, please let us know your availability by scheduling your interview for an upcoming session. We can then coordinate the specific date that works best for you. Additionally, if there are any particular topics you would like to focus on during this session, please feel free to share them with us. Okay? I want to thank you for considering our invitation. We are eager to have you as a guest on Entrepreneurial Corners Live and to share your story with our audience. I give you contact information, my email, or my phone number in this form if you have any questions. Look forward to your positive response. Thank you, Sharise and Johnson Moore. Then we go into the next section of the form, which I ask for the full name, an email, a headshot, name of your business, business email, business address, business phone number, business description, a bio of who you are, a list of products and services you offer in your business, social media links, website. And if you have any questions, please place them in a box. I have left a box where you can leave all of your questions there. Okay. Then we go into how did you hear about the show? This is a multiple choice question. It goes into whether you heard on fan base, threads, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Clubhouse, or Podmatch. Okay. Then you get to schedule your interview. What day you want to do your interview? The interview is scheduling is right there in this form, so you can schedule your interview. If the time is not, if the time is not what you want to do, please reach out to me and we will create a time for you to do your interview. Okay. Um, and then you pick your day. You pick the day, pick the time, what day you want to do the interview. Okay. Um, I also have the times is 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and 11 a.m. Okay, and then I have other times of 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and 3 and 4. Okay, you get to pick your time. I've made that an open schedule for this form. So, and then you go into the next part of the segment of this form is your um is the invoice. goes into invoice. Okay, the invoice is already ready for you, marked for $150 because that is what the required investment is. For this Black Friday sale. Remember, it's 50% off. Okay, and then when anything you sell, you got to pay the tax. So tax is $9, so it'll be $159. Okay. Then you will go into your payment page, payment of paying the 159, and then you will be completed the form. Okay. Um, like I said, I'm flexible when it comes to the time. Okay, I'm very flexible when it comes to your time. I want to say I hope that this helped you out as authors, as entrepreneurs, faith-based leaders. It does not matter what your genre is of being an entrepreneur. I would love to have you on the show. This is not this is a space where it is open to everyone, and I would love to have you as a guest on Entrepreneur Corners. I just wanted to say I thank you so much. I thank you so much. I thank you so much. Here's your day 18 bonus action step. Okay. Your day 18 bonus action step. Before saying yes to your next interview, write down three questions. Write down three questions you will ask every host moving forward. Write down three questions you will ask every host before moving forward. If you want help preparing for your interviews, refining your pitch, and choosing the right platform, I invite you to a one-on-one visibility, one-on-one visibility coaching session, strategy session, because we all need to be prepared, and we can sit down for 2026 and create a visibility strategy session together. How you want to be seen next year, what you want to be on, whether it's podcasts, whether it's interviews, whether it's collaborations, things of that nature. We sit down and put a plan together for that. Okay. The link is in the link is in will be in the description for this video. Okay, everyone. And it is, ready for you. It's in the description for the video. And come on and let's sit down and put a strategy session together. Okay. And I want to also say, if this session has this bonus teaching has blessed you, you can support the platform with through your donations. Okay, your support helps keep this visibility work going. Okay, it keeps us going. You can donate through let me see, where is it at? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. You can donate through. Here it is. You can donate through Cash App, PayPal, and or Stripe. Okay. You can donate through Cash App, PayPal, or Stripe. And I want to say I thank you all for all that you have done in this time frame of being being coming in and sitting down and sitting with me. And I want to say I hope this information blesses you. I want you to have as much information as you need as an author. Okay. And you can also use these same questions, this same principle for anything else as an entrepreneur if you go on someone's show. Okay. I just want to let you know this is for all entrepreneurs. Okay. Make sure it aligns with what you're doing. But I really want to stick out with the authors. Okay. So I want to help you out as much as I can. I want to say I'll see you tomorrow, and stay visible and stay intentional and interview smart. Okay. I want to see you here later. Not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's the 20th, but I know we got our segment for the 19th that's later on this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I want to see you later at 6 p.m. All right. I love you all, and I hope this blessed you as much as it blessed me. All right? Y'all have a blessed day.